Hey, what's up, you freak bitch? It's Jesse, that's Wilder, and this is Backwards Star Galactica. Let's dig in.
Okay, that was quick. What's the show about?
At this point, they must know, right? They have to know at this point.
Okay, let me set a scene for you. The year is 2019.
Okay,
someone has uncovered a time capsule. They find inside of the time capsule this audio recording. You know how audio recordings are inside of time capsules?
Yep.
And they say, "What is this?" They pop it open. And what do they hear? This.
Well, first of all, you found yourself... let me just talk to this person real quick. Greetings, future person, who is, I guess, a couple months older than this recording. You found a shitty time capsule, dog. Drop it. Throw it away. You found some trash buried in the ground.
What else would be in this time capsule?
Oh, I mean, probably. I mean, is it a Wabu McGrath? Like...
Yeah, I'm not really sure. This bit escaped me the minute I started it.
So
welcome to Backwards Star Galactica. Okay. This episode was called Maelstrom.
That's like a storm, I think.
A maelstrom is a whirlpool.
I believe you. What's this guy's name? Leoben?
What the hell are you talking about?
It opens pretty early on her like having a dream where she's humping that dude.
Yeah. Well,
what his name? It Leoben?
I don't think it's Leoben, but we've seen him before.
Yeah, he's Hawaiian shirt guy.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Who's the one he finds that ship with her. Well, like remember when she finds her body?
Yeah.
Which makes me think that he wasn't even really there when she found that. I don't know. Maybe he never existed. Here's the thing. Don't think his name is Leoben.
Oh, I'm almost positive. I heard it so many times.
So much happens in this cold open.
First and foremost, we got not one but two hot dog sightings this episode.
Yeah, the ugly little hot dog boy is just watching her have a sex dream. Just watching like a real fucking creep. Shit list. What's good, hot dog? Welcome to the shit list for the first time. He's always sort of been on the shit list for being so ugly all the time, but right now...
Damn, he's ugly.
Yeah, he's horribly ugly, but the little hot dog boy is disgusting. Just watching her having that sex dream about me, I presume. And
no, you don't have to presume anything because it's about Leoben.
Well, maybe that was something else. But yucko to hot dog watching her. And also, do you know you see a little parallel? You see a little parallel going on there? Do you see the little parallel, bro? Did you catch that parallel?
Why don't you fucking explain what you're talking about?
She had a little paint fit, just like Adama.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's not that exciting. Yeah,
Is that
I guess,
parallel
yeah.
bell? The parabell?
Oh, boy. I'm going to pass through that one. Do you think that was intentional, or do you think that was I think it was. In the moment,
I think
were
it was.
You and I supposed to be like, whoa, get it? He's painting.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, bro. A lot of this episode went so over my head, new character, the Oracle.
So it been a minute, I think, since we've been real kind of dick slapped by this show's confusion. I got a little cocky. I think after we realized that we were watching a made-for-TV movie, I sort of was like, we got the stupid, boring court drama episodes, and I was like, already know it. Next.
We thought we knew it all, but we don't know it all, it turns out. Yeah, this was a hard one to understand. This Oracle character is an enigma to me. Didn't understand even 1 second of that scene.
Okay, but here's what I did understand. A couple of things.
Go on.
First of all, we'll start there and then I'll move backwards. But her water, her little fruit juice or Capri Sun or whatever that was in front of her, she had like a dish of water. It was kind of murky. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
She had on the table in front of her, this Oracle figure had it looked kind of like a metal mixing bowl filled with like a murky water. It looked exactly like the water that Harry has to force feed Dumbledore when they're trying to, when he's like, Harry,
that's
Harry!
What it was.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do you remember the conditions under which I brought you here? You know what I'm talking about? That scene in the Harry Potter movie?
I honestly don't, but I'm
Come
guessing...
on! No, you do. No, you do. No, stop. It's
you have to do a little more? Do a little more of it?
Yeah.
Do both parts.
Both parts. Well, I don't know. Harry doesn't really do. He doesn't say much. He's just like.
Yeah,
like,
go on. Let's hear it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Let's hear your best Harry Potter impression. What's that?
I can't do it. Okay. All right, hold on. Dumbledore, you have to do it. I can't do it. But it's the scene where then all the little albino gerblins like crawl out of the water and they're gonna take them over. I don't really
remember the movies.
Come on, man.
Is it?
Anyways, that was Harry Potter corner.
Yeah, okay, cool. We're out of that corner now. We got a new character. We got an Oracle. We got. Is there another new character? I thought there was. Oh, Mama Starbuck.
Mama. And
more
have
like
we
Star
been seeing Baby Starbuck?
What?
Or not?
I don't remember about Baby Starbuck. I don't care about Baby Starbuck.
Yeah.
Mama Starbuck sucks. She's really mean. Shitless for her. And shitless for Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy. Those are my shit lists.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wonder if... Remember how, like, I was just singing the praises of the writing of this show? Got me again, this shitty-ass writing.
Ooh, this was, I think, my favorite episode that we've seen so far.
What?
Yeah, I liked it.
Really?
I liked it.
Interesting.
I thought it was cool.
So, I didn't like... Eye Patch has a line where he says, pressure's so bad down there, it's gonna crush her like a cheap soda can. You couldn't come up with anything better than cheap soda can?
Can I tell you my favorite line?
Go on.
Lee called her a Viper driver.
Yep. Like, she's not a pilot, she's driving it.
When I was a little kid, I used to love to go talk to the plane driver.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. Where are you driving us today?
Yeah, give me some...
Can I drive the plane?
Mr. Driver.
Let me drive the plane.
Did you know that Driving Miss Daisy is like a movie?
It's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it's about spaceship Captain Morgan Freeman.
For leaderboard, I had nobody. So
you had nobody? Is that
nobody
what you said?
was on the leaderboard?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But we have a Looney Bird of the Week. You better believe it.
Are you going Starbuck? Or are you going Adama?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Starbuck is the looniest bird.
Yeah, she's having flashbacks, and then there's sort of like a Ghost of Christmas Past thing towards the end of the episode.
I thought that was a flashback at first, and then it turns out it was just like a vision.
Yeah, she was there, but she wasn't there. I don't know. That was weird. So something I don't like, and maybe this isn't going to be the case because we don't know, but the reason I comment on the writing is because like I don't like when a show will just be like, out of nowhere be like, oh, and this character was a victim of like child abuse, and there's a fat chunk of backstory for you that like you know what I mean? Like,
but, I hope
maybe this is like the first pre-established. Yeah.
I feel I don't think that like 3 seasons in is the first time we get a flashback for Starbuck.
Right.
I'm sure we knew that she had a shitty ass mom.
So I'll put Hot Dog on the shit list as well for watching her have a sex dream. And then basically, like, she wakes up and looks right at him, and he's like, you okay?
I wish that he would have at least pretended to, like, not be watching.
Right. But then what I really like is he also does some sick stunts in this episode. Remember he's flying upside down, and they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I ain't seen these blue skies in a while. Just upside down hot dog.
Classic. Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy. I hate him.
Yeah, he's no good.
I hate the Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy. Mom!
Mom, get him away! Get him away!
I had another nightmare about the Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy. If you don't eat your greens, you know what's going to happen? The Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy will get you.
So he's like an old wives' tale?
Yeah, he's a horror story.
I think he's pretty much Slender Man.
Better finish your corn, Jimmy. You don't want the Ugly Little Hot Dog Boy to find out.
So yeah, there was no leaderboard to speak of. I did kind of like Adama. So at the end of the episode,
they gave me a little tease of my fix, but it wasn't enough.
Well, no, right.
I need my fix of an Adama freak out.
I do like that she gives him a trinket, and he very precariously fixes it to the front of his model ship before thrashing his model ship to death. Yeah, which is
but
pretty
does Adama build model ships?
Is that something never
that we're supposed to know?
That's already? What I'm saying. We got a lot of kooky backstory in this episode that didn't track for me.
Yeah, what's your leaderboard?
So Adama's I guess that's my leaderboard Adama for having that little fit. I'm also gonna put no stranger to the shit list. I gotta put Tublord on there for being like. It seems like they maybe banged and they're not because he's like.
So I was gonna say like, when do they get married?
I think that they're already married and they're broken up. Like, he made it sound like he was like, why don't you come stay with me? We don't have to talk about our relationship.
Yeah, he says our relationship, which is a weird thing to describe a husband and wife.
So it looks like maybe they're divorced or they're like separated and they're just banging sometimes still. I'm sure Hot Dog watched that bang sesh. There's no way that little Hot Dog boy wasn't.
The ugly little hot dog boy just hiding out in the vents.
Just that's his other thing.
Those kooky eyes just sticking through.
He'll kill you if you don't eat your veggies, and also he watches you have sex.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hiding out in the Galen hole, you know.
Oh,
he's got those like lobster stock eyes. The eyes just stick out through the vents and look at you.
Sure. Yeah, little hot dog with lobster stock eyes.
So if you ever look up and you see some stock eyes sticking out of the ceiling, you know it's the ugly little hot dog boy. You hear that?
Oh, God, yeah, I do.
Bring it to me.
Okay, it is delivered. These are the days of our lives. Pickles. And all members of the Pickle family, baby.
Pickle.
Yes.
Except I don't care for bread and butter chips.
Ooh, them are some of my favorites.
Ooh,
but that's
they're your
okay.
favorite? Bread and butter chips are your favorite?
I said some of my favorites.
Let me ask you another question. Are you stupid?
Okay, I don't know why this is the sponsorship turn we decided to take. But no, I ain't stupid. I'm beautiful. Pickles are delicious, and pickled veggies of all sorts are delicious. I like a little pickled tomato. If you get a little pickled
a green one, like you get at a deli.
Tomato.
Love that.
Like a half sour, like a full sour and a quarter sour.
Like a little jardiniere.
A little what's the other gherkin? I'll have a gherkin, yes please. Yeah.
Love a
Sometimes I like them spicy, sometimes I like them garlicky.
Freaks in England just call pickles gherkins?
Yeah, they're dumb. I mean, it's just dumb and also wrong.
Yeah. What are they called?
Like, what do you call a gherkin?
Like a cornichon.
Oh my God, get away from me. I like pickle flavored things.
Like chips.
Yeah, like pickle chips. Fried pickle chips. Yeah.
Love that.
My dad, for a while, you ever get real obsessed with a food and you just get in a like kind of locked in and you just eat that food a lot more than you normally would? Sure. Ever happen to you?
Sure. What's up, Tapatio?
Right, there you go. My dad got really into buying jars of pickled asparagus for a while.
I could fuck with that.
Yeah, it was nice.
Pickled anything. Honestly, like, you're not going to ruin something by pickling it.
No, hell no, you're not.
Eat those
you
could probably
ruin
shitty
some
pickled
things.
jalapenos from Baja Fresh all damn day. All day.
Yeah. And Baja Fresh is
disgusting.
A fucking hellscape. Yeah. That place eats my shit.
Best thing on the menu is the pickled jalapenos. I love a pickle. Anything. Like a Bloody Mary. Give me some pickled veggies on that shit.
A pickled pepper, some pickled olive.
Mini shout out to the Blarney Stone in San Francisco. An Irish pub that's a Michigan bar for some reason, but they Bloody Marys had like a big ass piece of pickled brock, a pickled green bean. Pickled green bean might be my favorite Bloody Mary garnish.
Yeah, it's a good one because it doubles as like a little stirry stick when you're real extra saucy.
Oh fuck yeah!
And you know what? I even don't mind, and I should mind them because they're stupid. But I don't even mind if you're like at a fair or something and they just sell those big fucking fat pickles that you walk around with like an asshole.
Fuck
I'll have one of those.
Disneyland pickles. Hello.
Yeah.
The ones right outside the Indiana Jones ride.
Yeah.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy pickle.
Big opposite of a shout out to Justin B, our friend, who insists that Disneyland used to have champagne grapes.
What's a champagne grape?
Like a little tiny grape. Like they used to just have little tiny grapes they would sell, and he cannot find any evidence of it, but he insists that it exists.
Let me tell you something about our good friend Justin B. Kid is a moron. I don't think they ever sold grapes.
He tried to convince me for an hour with literally no proof that they sold tiny grapes at the door, like right at the entrance.
Yeah, that sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong.
What a weird thing that would be.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Anyways, yeah, pickles, baby. They're so good. On a sandwich, next to my sandwich. Like, give it to me wherever.
Don't forget to put them on your In-N-Out burg.
Yes, please.
Don't forget. You know what'll happen if you forget?
The little hot dog boy
is going to get you.
God damn it. Oh, god damn. Uh-oh, I've got some breaking news just flew across my desk.
Oh, breaking news?
Holy shit, we got another WikiPeaks, baby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just hot across my desk just now.
WikiPeaks, take a look at these WikiPeaks. How'd you like that?
No, it was bad. Try it again. Do another one. Don't do the Spider-Man song, though.
Okay. WikiPeaks, let's take a look at these WikiPeaks.
Okay, see? You put a little effort in it, so we make something good for once. Damn.
Oh, just my back hurts from carrying this podcast. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. This WikiPeaks submitted by Will Scoville. He, friend of the show. He heard last
The
WikiPeaks.
Goodest boy.
Yeah, for real. Goodest boy, Will Scoville. And he wanted to get in on this WikiPeaks action. And also wanted to illuminate us, because we're idiots, to some other poo-based Christmas lore from the same goddamn area of the world.
Time capsule listeners, last episode, we talked about the shit log, a famous Catalonian tradition, and good boy Will Scove found more Catalonian shit-based traditions.
Yeah, so this is the Coggener.
Tell me about it.
I believe that's how it's pronounced. A Coggener is a figurine depicted in the act of defecation appearing in nativity scenes in Catalonia and neighboring areas with Catalan culture, such as Andorra, Valencia, and northern Catalonia. It is most popular and widespread in these areas, but can also be found in other areas of Spain, Portugal, and southern Italy.
Man,
so
them motherfuckers love shit, and they love Christmas. Put them together, what do you got? All of their holidays.
So his name is El Coggener, which literally means the crapper or the shitter.
Sure.
And he's just a guy that they pop into like a Christmas cityscape, just
like at a
taking
mall.
A shit.
Yeah,
popping a fat shitter on the road, like in the street. It makes no sense. You look it up, and there are just like a lot of different iterations. I really like this huge. Okay, so in this wiki, in Catalonia, as well as the rest of Spain and in most of Italy and southern France, traditional Christmas decorations often consist of a large model of the city of Bethlehem. So they don't just do a nativity scene; they do big scale. A pastoral scene, a traditional Catalan farmhouse, as the central setting with a child in the manger, outlying scenes including washerwoman by a river, a woman spinning, shepherds herding their sheep, walking towards the manger with gifts, so on and so forth. And then you get to just a guy. There is a sculpture of a person defecating hidden inside of the Cathedral of Ciudad Rodrigo. Though this is not part of a nativity scene accompanying Mary, Joseph, and Jesus and the shepherds, the Coggener is often tucked away in a corner of the model, typically nowhere near the manger scene. A tradition in Catalonia is to have children find the hidden figure. What? So it is a fucking shit Where's Waldo, where you just walk up and look for little shitty bad boy doo-doo head that's pooping in a corner somewhere.
Their deal with shit? Why y'all like shit so much?
I don't know, but I'm into it. I love it.
Yeah, well, you would.
It's so good. So, some people think that it symbolically represents the fertilization of the ground, which sounds like a big load of shit to me.
Yeah, I think it symbolically represents you dumb shitty face.
what I love is this quote from like an anthropologist that says, "The Cogner is a hidden figure and yet is always sought out like the lost link between transcendence and contingency. Without the Cogner, there would be no nativity scene, but rather a liturgy. And there would be no real country, but just the false landscape of a model."
And there would honestly be no Christmas.
Right. No,
without that shit.
He has to shit. He's got to take a boom boom. And so they describe this critter as existing only in like nativity scenes, like little models, but there are photos online of just like giant, like legit, like 12-foot tall, like people, like a man shitting in a mall. Like you would have a mall Santa, but it's just like a giant behemoth statue of a guy taking a crap on the ground.
I can relate. I love to take a shit in the mall.
Do you?
Oh, sure.
Okay. This is my favorite part of this Wiki Peaks. This subheading is controversy surrounding Barcelona's civility ordinance. In 2005, the Barcelona City Council provoked a public outcry by commissioning a nativity scene which did not include a Cogner. The local government was reported to have countered these criticisms by claiming that the Cogner was not included because a civility ordinance had made public defecation and public urination illegal, meaning that the Cogner was now setting a bad example.
Yeah, no shit.
Many saw this as an attack.
Oh, boy.
One writer of a letter to the editor asserted, "A nativity scene without the Cogner is not a nativity scene."
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I'm getting a shit log this year for my house. And I'm gonna stick a Cogner in there too. We're saying that wrong for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably like, well, the G is like a soft G in Spanish usually, right? So it's like probably like a cajoner. We're doing this wrong for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Battlestar Galactica is a show.
But wait, actually, one more thing. And this is real. I feel like we beckon our audience of very little to hit us with suggestions. But if you have WikiPeaks suggestions, like your favorite wiki page, send that motherfucker across the desk.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
I mean, we have so much coming at us that it's hard for us to get to all of it.
Right.
But you can hit us up at BackwardsSG on Twitter or Jesse and Wilder's Guide to Life on Instagram. And we'll have to sort through it. We might take a minute because it has been an overwhelming amount of
What's the word? Don't even have a word.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Don't even have a word for what?
Social engagement. So, thanks for that. Hit it. Send us a raven. Anyways, this episode's about Starby, and she's kind of freaking out. She's having these visions where she's in a big paint room. It kind of reminded me of the scene from Not Another Teen Movie. I think we talked about this last time.
Yeah, we did.
She's with that blondie who, like, maybe never existed, maybe did, who knows?
Yeah, unclear.
And she's also, like, flying around in a little ship, chasing after another ship. I didn't really understand a goddamn second of this episode.
Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to pick up that, like, that is a real ship she's chasing. So this is the episode, BT dubs for all the fans out there, in time capsule openers. This is the episode where she dies, or, like, allegedly dies. Yeah. And,
which is like, I would be pretty convinced she was dead because her goddamn ship explodes.
Yeah, pretty much blows.
What is the mission of the Battlestar in this episode?
Yeah, they keep talking about fuel, but I don't know where they are or what they're doing or how it's being done or
and they're
like why.
Trying to jump out of a system.
I have no fucking clue.
I didn't get it at all.
But I can tell you, I took one very important note. There is a scene at the beginning. It's the scene when she is talking to that guy with the big head who's like becomes EXO at one point. You know what I'm talking about?
Hilo.
I always forget his name.
Hilo.
She's talking to Hilo, and they're having a conversation about. He's like, maybe you should go see the psychiatrist. Like, do you know what she's doing in that scene?
Nope.
They're in the bathroom together, co-ed bathroom. That's pretty forward-thinking. Battlestar, I like that. She's brushing her teeth, and they actually go out of their way. They go out of their way to show her put fucking toothpaste on her toothbrush. Is no one doing any type of fucking consistency fact-checking? Where did they come up with this fucking toothpaste bit? at the end of the last season,
McGrath, the goddamn toothpaste Avenger over here. You gotta let the toothpaste go. It's consuming you.
I'm a fucking toothpaste gumshoe, and I'm not gonna rest until this goddamn caper is solved.
You gotta give me your gun and your badge. You let it go to your head. It's too much.
No.
You gotta back down.
If not me, who?
You ever notice that Lee kind of looks like a little bitch all the time?
Go on.
I hate it. I think I hate him.
Wow.
He's so harsh. Whiny and I don't think he does anything cool ever.
I don't know about all that. I mean, he has to. I feel like he makes one thing I actually liked about this episode a lot is that he has to make the kind of the call to ground Starbuck or not, and he doesn't.
Which he does, which is crazy because he just kept letting his big old boner for Starbuck get in the way. Which, brother, I'm with you.
Okay. But to me, it's like, oh, wowzers, that must weigh on his conscience so hard. Like, I thought that made his kind of whole plight, so much more, it made it so much more, endearing
it's
to
gonna
Lee.
Weigh on him for sure. Because he's dead, so he thinks, because of her. But, I can't blame him. Starbuck fine as hell.
Well, and he kind of shuts her down this episode. She's like, how's it with whatever name of Lee's girlfriend is.
Oh, the black girl that shoots herself in the head?
Yeah, and
he's like... Did we ever figure out why she did that?
No idea. He's like, things are good. And he's like, no, they're better than good. And then she alludes to, then I guess that's all. She was like, I'm just your crazy captain or whatever, and that's all I ever will be now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think that Lee is maybe a good...
Yeah. Well, she's like, you need to worry about me. I'm having sex dreams. Just ask Hot Dog.
Yeah, just ask Hot Dog. He's there, but not in the dreams, just on the outside looking in. I think that Lee is maybe not super interesting, but I think that all of my favorite plot points revolve around him. Does that make sense?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Galen, I know Galen's a wife beater and all, but where's he been? I miss Galen Hole.
Yeah, we got a real heavy dose of Galen in the last season.
Is it possible he was never that important until the last season?
That would be pretty whack.
Because I liked Galen as a character.
Yeah, I did too, and he has a lot of depth, and it sucks that we were so high on him right before we found out that he...
Hello, Ghost Cat, where is he?
Well, yeah, I'm not so concerned about that, because in order to see Ghost Cat, we have to see, America's #1 most wanted... Lampkin.
Tony Romo Lampkin, yeah.
Yep.
So this episode ends with Starbuck exploding because she has her little vision. There's a whole thing about her mom that I don't want to talk about because I didn't like it. And
well, we should talk.
She got a mean ass mom. You happy?
Yeah, she got a mean ass mom. Mom gets cancer. She storms out. Mom actually loved her the whole time. Real Tanya Harding situation.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, for what? Tanya Harding's life?
Yeah.
Okay. But it seemed like important character development, maybe, but it also doesn't...
Oh, speaking of spoilies, we got a bunch of spoilies in this episode. There's a wall of dead people. They're talking about John and Joe died, and Jimmy and Johnny died, and Jolene and Jeremy died.
We've been knowing about that wall. You talking about the pictures?
Yeah, but they specifically bring up people that we're gonna see.
Yeah, I mean that was another bad Lee moment when Starbuck is bury me next to Janet. She's the fucking craziest pilot we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Always love her. And then he was like, you could bury me next to Mark and Deb. They loved playing cards, and I love cards too.
Lee is the fucking intern from Monsters Incorporated.
Hey, Starbuck.
Starbuck, you gotta pull up. Sorry.
Sorry. Idiot. He's both of them. He's both of them.
You're making her lose her focus. And that's why she crashed. She lost her focus. We've been hot to trot with impressions today. Do Harry Potter one more time?
Man, no,
just do one more Harry Potter.
I was just thinking about. I was trying to remember the song that Billy Crystal sings when they're practicing for a musical, and that would be a Dama and Eye Patch. Put that thing back in there where she came from, or so help me.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. So help me, right?
Phenomenal movie.
We should probably wrap it up, huh?
Yeah, we're just talking about Monsters Incorporated now.
A little bonus sponsorship, Monsters Inc. That movie,
great movie. Great movie, great flick. So thanks. You can put us back in the ground now, time capsule listener, for the next person.
Yeah, a couple weeks, I guess, but based on what Wilder thinks time capsules are.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how. I also don't know how you'd put an audio recording into a time capsule. But thanks for listening. You could find us on Instagram, BackwardsSG. Nope, that's not what I meant. On Twitter, BackwardsSG. Instagram, Jesse and Wilder's Guide to Life. Thank you, Adam Faye, for the art. Thank you, T-Bone Jones, for the music. Please like and rate and subscribe. And you know what happens if you don't.
Yeah.
Tell them what happens if they don't.
Oh, it's like pretty normal, and like you don't really think anything of it, and you sort of spend like a couple weeks not knowing, and then you realize like, oh my god, are those little like sort of like lobster eyes popping out of my air conditioning vent? Yep. What is that? Oh shit, it's the hot dog boy. He's here to fucking hunt me for my skin and for my memories because he's the hot dog boy. Because I didn't fucking like and subscribe that time capsule podcast. This all could have been avoided. The fate of the hot dog lobster boy.
See you next week.